Well, Karl, big thank you for joining us. First point on the board today. How was your afternoon?
Yeah, it's nice being back in the dugout as well. It's always nice and pleasing to get back and to do the job that I love. And I think the players showed a tremendous willingness. I see a better performance from Saturday to Tuesday to Saturday. We're still, 14 players out and 11 players already come in, with a few more still to come in. They're a 26, 25 player turnaround. I don't know what people were quite expecting early on in the season, but the steadiness in our progression will certainly start to improve. I think you'll see more consistency. We'll start seeing more bodies flooding forward. We want to score goals. We need to score goals. If you want to win games, you need to score. We need to be more potent in the final third. I think our distances were better today. I felt our wide players were much, but we didn't have any good end product wise. I thought they showed a real intensity to our progression, and I thought team midfield with Ash dominated that game for large parts. They'll speak about the goal that may be over the line. I've not seen it back, so I can't comment on that. But we certainly had enough chances in the first half to go in leading. I think it could have been a different game, especially in the second half. We would have got more control.
There was an opportunity. I think Woodburn had a very good chance on the penalty spot area in the first half. Stockton as well. So we did have our moments in that first half.
Listen, we had multiple moments in the first half, and then Conor Mack with the way he strikes the ball, you're just thinking we was finding a little bit of magic in the final third. Listen, don't forget, this is a team in Stadium MK last week and won 2-1. Had a good performance in the week away at Grimsby, so we know how much better these are than what they were last year. But I think anybody watching Salford City will see that we're getting better as well. And for the first time, T's only been in the building for 48 hours. Ben Woodburn is obviously a new player. We've still got Cole. We've got to find them rhythms, the partnership at the back with Steph and Tilt is important. We're still finding makeshift little areas. I think Garb's looking really well. I thought the goalkeeper showed his experience today, which was important. And but I'm still fuming over certain aspects. And they were told at the end of the game that second half is nowhere near it, is not accepted. And when we sit down on Monday morning, we go through it, we'll start to have a conversation to improve from what was bad in the second half.
You mentioned the goalkeeper there, and that whole men behind him. They were ratcheting it up, weren't they, in that second half? But that level of experience and Negri's clearance as well.
Yeah, that's his job as well. To when the ball goes over you drop onto the line and you make that goal. A much smaller target for the opposition. What was important today, I thought we defended as a team really well in the first half. And what that allows you to do when you defend as a team on the turnover of possession, it gives you more passing opportunities forward and between lines. Second half we defended more like individuals, and we looked a little bit more disconnected and ragged in certain areas. And I thought that they found that little bit of calmness of control of the game to go back to what they know. And I think that when we relied on our individual defending, I thought that was also there as well. I'm really happy with the first half, really happy with some of the last ditch defending second half, but I always feel when you have to defend last ditch, it means that our shape isn't right either. And what I'm fuming about is the fact that I thought our possession was discussed in the second half, and it's something that they've been told and something that has to improve moving forward.
You mentioned the chance Conor McElhaney had. He didn't outstrike it, but those chances were few and far between. But we're there or thereabouts, aren't we?
We're getting
after today.
We need to start scoring goals. We need to keep improving. We need to pass forwards more. We need to be more compact. We need more from our wide players in assists and goals. We need something from the top end of the pitch, and it will come. Like I say, we're a completely new team, and it's about rebuilding. But what I've seen today, I've seen more positives than negatives. But the negatives is something that we'll obviously elaborate on when we get back into work.
Port Vale on Tuesday in the trophy. How do you prepare for that?
We'll work hard and go again. The stupidity of our schedule is crazy. I remember a long time ago the Carabao Cup was the Saturday before the season started. I think every manager liked that, and for some unknown reason the EFL decided to change it. And I think what you did see today was the two teams who looked a little bit leggy off the back of having to travel and play games on a Tuesday evening and get ready for the game again, and that was certainly evident, especially in the last 20 minutes. But I thought Dak has come on and gives a little bit of energy, or John Taylor gives us energy. I thought the subs actually had a bit of an impact. They picked our energy levels up and give us that little bit of impetus towards the back end of the half.
So last question, obviously measure Port Vale, obviously Chesterfield next week as well, back in the league. Looking forward to this week and getting this momentum going now, keeping it going.
I love my job, so I think any chance you get to work with football on a daily basis is something you should always look forward to, and I can't wait to get into it Monday and build and rebuild and develop and make us better. We're so young, as a young junior, 21, Kel's 20, Dan Chester's obviously 22. Dan Chester's, and you've got the likes of young Josh who's now come in, who's another young player. Ben Woodburn is a young player. So we've got young players listed right away across this football club, and I think it's important that we start developing. If you look at this team today, the likes of Dackers, young Danchesters, but then Kelly and Junior, these are all from our B team and our academy. You don't see that with many other teams. I think that's a tremendous sense of pride that we have in that we're not too frightened to throw our own players in. And I think that they level it down with energy, but as the maturity grows and the game intelligence develops, you'll start being more consistent in our final pass. Thank you.